Hi, I'm Maddie, and this is my first video on my YouTube channel. I have a couple others if you just want to go to my channel and just click on the sidebar with the other channel that I have. And it's called iMookie202. So, on this channel, I thought I would post discussions of books that I've read, and they're really good books. So not many of my friends like reading, only like maybe one person, but she doesn't like talking about books, but I like talking about books, so I just thought I would just talk about books to my camera and then post them online. So since it's my first video, I do have a book, Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've never read about this author before, but I've heard that she's very good. And so basically, what Don't Look Back is about this girl named Samantha. Her nickname is Sam. So she was in an accident. She apparently she went missing with her best friend, and only she appeared. And so she appeared like back, and we don't know what happened to her best friend. And when she came back to her home, when she was found, she doesn't remember anything about her old life. Like, she, forgets everything. Like, there's nothing in her mind. So she's very confused, and apparently from her peers and her family, the old Samantha, her past life, she was very rude and very, mean, and she didn't really care about anyone else but herself. But in this book, you really can tell that really, in her mind, because it's in first person, so you can kind of tell it's in her mind, she is nothing like that anymore. And the bigger mystery is finding what happened to them, because she comes back, all bloodied and concussionized, and if that's a word, I don't know. But, yeah, it's really good, and you should read it. I read it in, 2 days. I would probably give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. 4.5 because I don't know. It's just, it was good, but it wasn't that point to where I could reach 5 stars. So anyways, the next part I'm gonna share with you is the spoiler section. So I you take a moment so you can go, because I don't want to spoil you, because nobody likes being spoiled. Okay, so anyway, so we open up when she just got out of the accident, and the police take her to the hospital, and she meets her parents for the first time. So, what did you think about her parents when you first met her? I felt like the parents were, never really close to her, at all. Even, when they saw her, I know they cared, but there just wasn't this, parental love that was there, I don't know. I mean, of course, they probably loved their child, but it kind of just felt like there was just something off about their family. And I was right, because the dad was, never really home, because he was, working or something. Or, the mom, always drank. And always locked herself in her room. And basically, Samantha and Scott were kind of, forced to raise each other in a way. But another thing that I thought was, so about the old Samantha, and Scott's her twin brother. So about the old Samantha, I don't think anyone liked her, because compared to this one in this book, she was actually she was mean. But it was just amazing how much she took advantage of being so rich and having everything, and it was wow. Oh, and Carson. So Carson is her love interest, and in the story, and he is really, really nice and sweet, even though she is terribly mean. Even though she was terribly mean to him, now she's trying to be friends with him, but he kind of pushes her away, and she doesn't really like that, and I didn't like that when I read that. It just made me have this hollow feeling. And yeah, but eventually they go together and stuff, and then at the end we figure out that the person who murdered Cassie was Samantha's father, and that, wow, like, it was like a huge twist. Like, I didn't even expect that. I didn't even expect that Cassie was Samantha's sister, like half-sister. I didn't expect that at all. And I thought that was terrible too, because her father was having an affair with another. Oh, that's terrible. And it was just a terrible twist. And then, like, when Cassie's mom, so while they're going dress shopping, Cassie's mom comes up to Samantha and slaps her in the face. And at that part, it was like at the end of the chapter, and I was just like, wow. I mean, how did you think about that part? Was it like that was like really intense? And so, yeah, and then so she's like, you're just like him. And then Samantha in her head, she's like, I'm just like who? And then now I finally realized that was her father. And it was really intense, the entire book. It was like full of tension the entire way. It was, wow. This book was really good. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this book talk. If you want to see more, or you don't, it's perfectly fine with me. I have my other channel. My other channel's like with my cousin. You guys should check it out, like I said in the beginning. But yeah, I have these books back here. I have more, but they just aren't displayed up here because I have no room for my books. So yeah.